Hello everyone, welcome to the Claremont Colleges, Southern California, the site of the NSCRO Region 4, the PacWest Championship Weekend. My name is Ray Veers, great to be with you. Region, two excellent semifinals coming up. I'm joined this afternoon by Woody Fox. And Woody, what are you thinking the games are going to be like here this afternoon?
These are going to be great games. Both these teams came from far away. Angelo came from West Texas, spent 17 hours on a bus, and the Key Haulers came from the Bay Area, spent about 10 hours on a bus last night to get here. They're fired.
They're ready to go. Yes, our first matchup, our first semifinal today, we'll see the Cal Maritime Keel Haulers. They're going to be up against the Angelo State University Rams. Angelo State from San Angelo in Texas. They're coming off a 23-0 undefeated season this year. And they've had to work hard to get here. And they're going to be very keen to do well this afternoon. They're in the black, as you see it, running from left to right. The Cal Maritime Keel Haulers, they're in white. And our referee for the day, Matt Kennelly, gets us underway. Kicks taken there by number 7 for Cal Maritime. Mike O'Terre, their captain, he's bundled into touch. Good kick chase there from the Rams of Texas. They're going to have the throw into the lineout. We're going to have our first look today at Shane Bracken, the hooker from, check that, Paul Noyen. Paul Noyen is the hooker for
Angelo.
Angelo State. Now they move it out. Out in the backs, that's one of their loose forwards. Number 6, Brian Signorelli. Set the phase ball. Popped it there. That's the hooker. Noyen takes it up off the edge of the ruck. Little dot on the short side. That's the number 8, Tadeo Cannon Mason. Now they go wide. All the way out. It's a big long pass out to the wing on the far side. Derek Clifton. And they'll get the first penalty of the day. Not clearing the ruck there at Cal Maritime. So Angelo State will have our first penalty of the day. And they're going to have a shot at goal. Woody, it's pretty obvious right from the get-go here. Angelo State, undefeated. They're not afraid to throw the ball about.
No, they're not. They ran it up a couple times to get the Key Haulers to pull in, and then they let it fly.
Now, that was a good pass. Conditions here today are actually quite good. We had a little bit of overnight rain here in Southern California, out in the Claremont area. But now it's patchy clouds, right around 65 degrees, and actually perfect weather for rugby. The kick is up. And that is away to the right-hand side of the upright. That was the fullback. Kenny Roller there with that shot at goal. Unsuccessful. The scores remain 0-0. We're only about 5 minutes into this first semi-final of the NSCRO PacWest Championship. The number 10, Michael Mukura Tomusima, hails from Uganda. Deep kick, and it goes back to the fullback, Kenny Roller. Takes it up just over the halfway line. We got advantage being played here. Ball pops out. Yeah, we're coming back for the penalty. Not clearing the ruck once again. See there the referee's signal, just going straight over the top there by the Keel Haulers. Haven't seen much of the ball yet in the early stages of the game. The number 10 there, the skipper of this Angelo State University team, Bo Wascombe, kicks for touch. Takes play right to the 22-meter line inside Cal Maritime's territory. Paul Noyen with the throw. Good work there from Maritime. Got up high in that line out. Now they're going to spread it wide. Goes to the fly half. That's Mukura Tomasimi. Only as far as the wing. Now he chips ahead, the fullback. Got it across into the middle. Kind bounce there for fullback Kevin Huntsman. Now he's motoring upfield. Good tackle there. That was a necessary tackle. Maritime want quick ball. The attack is not well structured, though. They're going to have to punch it up in the middle. And the ball comes back. That's your halfback, Ferrigno. Tries to get the ball out. No knock on, play on. And that's the inside center. Loose ball there. That's knocked on by the hooker, Shane Bracken. We're going to have a scrum down here. First scrum of the game. Now that they've had a little opportunity with the ball, Woody, there's some enterprising play from Cal Maritime.
Cal Maritime looks like they want to get the ball wide and run it and open the field up. It's going to be a great day if they keep doing that.
These two packs pretty evenly matched in size and weight. I think the Cal Maritime pack's probably got a little more experience in their group than the Angelo State side. But this Angelo State side, as a general rule this season, having watched a bit of their video, they do like to use the scrum as a quick platform, be able to get those backs out wide running. Ball's fed there by Austin Vandiver, the number 9. Had to go back for that one. And that's the skipper, Bo Oscom. Tackled there in midfield. Good counter ruck there from Cal Maritime, and they've got possession. Excellent work there. But they're going to get the penalty against them. Holding on to the ball in the ruck. Didn't release. It was good work there by the support defence players from Angelo State. They got the turnover and the penalty. That kick is up, just stepped on the sideline. Looked like he had handled that ball there, the far side winger. Number 14, John DeBacco. So, Angelo State University. They'll throw it in here right on the 40-metre line, inside Maritime's territory. Good work there by Tashir Newsom, got up high there. Now it comes wide. It's what they like to do. Open it up. Great tackle there from the fly half, Makura Tosimi. Now the forwards will work it up through number 7, Tony Kissaday. Switch it over to the short side. Good bustling run there from number 4, Tashir Newsom. Once again, they're going to go wide. Got to be careful here, though. They could get isolated. No, the support players are quick. There we go. There's Newsom again. Very busy for the lock. They pop out on the short side. Little space there. It's down the wing. Support players there. It's knocked back since the referee, so we'll play on. Maritime only a few metres out from their try line, about 7-8 metres out. Good pressure being built, and now we're coming back for the penalty. Offside at the ruck. Must be behind the last man's legs before you take up your defensive position. The pillars and the post players have to be back. And yes, the referee is going to have a word about the penalty count. Right now it's 4-0 to against the Cal Maritime keel haulers. So yeah, the referee quite right. Time for a little chat there, Woody.
Now the key is, it looks like the Rams are going to run for points.
That's Nolan Wyzek, and Nolan Wyzek off the quick tap is just going to barrel his way through some pretty average defense there from Cal Maritime. And Angelo State have got the early 5-0 lead. Kick to come. And that was pretty simple stuff, and that was some pretty poorly organized defense.
Very poorly organized defense. It looks like the Rams are going to see if they can take it up and find out how the key haulers do on the breakdown. They're going to use their forwards until they stop them.
Well, all things equal and considered, that's pretty just reward for this team from West Texas. They've had the bulk of the possession, and they've really punched the ball forward. And they've strung together some very good sequences. They've been building pressure, and they were rewarded that try, the first try of the game, to Nolan Wyzek. Kick is up. And it's good. 7 points to 0. Angelo State lead.
Hey, let's go. Keep it up. Keep it on.
Just waiting here for the fly half to come up here. Restart, get us underway again. Michael Makura Tomasimi. Good kick there. Fielded though there by Angelo State, and they bring it forward. And that's the hooker, Paul Noyen. They are working the short side here pretty effectively off of the first couple of phases of these ruck and wall possessions. We got a little bit of crossing there by the look of it. Unintentional, so we're going to have the scrum down. The possession will go to Cal Maritime. First scrum, Woody, was pretty even, pretty good contest.
Yeah, Cal Maritime won that one a little bit. This is where the forwards get to go ahead and express themselves, and they try to dominate the other pack and see if they get a mental advantage.
That's certainly the mental game in the front row. We could talk hours on that conversation.
Yep.
Good scrum, nice and solid. Got a bit of a shunt on there. Cal Maritime brings in the blindside winger, number 14, John DeBarco. Now they can go wide if they go quickly. Good pass there. It's got numbers. That's the fullback, number 15, Kevin Huntsman. Had a very good season so far this year. Bring play up. They go wide. Good hands there. Drags it up off the edge of the ground. That was George Petrucci, loose forward. Now they come again. No, yes, ball did go forward. Referee Matt Kennelly got a little bit of assistance there from his assistant referee on the far side, Vince McLeod. So yes, looks like though we're coming back for a penalty. Offside at the defensive line from Angelo State. Cal Maritime have opted for a penalty kick.
In playoff games like this, it's very important to keep that scoreboard rolling over. You don't want to get too far behind, because these guys are used to leading their games, and if they get behind, they may not be able to react well to the situation.
No, you certainly want to keep the scoreboard ticking over, and really this is the first opportunity that the keel haulers have had down in the Angelo State Rams' quarter, in the red zone as we call it. So every time you get down to that red zone, you want to come away with something. You want to come away with points, and on this occasion, early in the game, it's the fly half. Michael Makura Tomasimi will have the first shot at goal, an opportunity for points for Cal Maritime. That ball is pushed just to the right side of the uprights. No goal there. Opportunity for those first points gone begging. The score remains 7 points to 0. Angelo State will have the 22-meter dropout. Deep kick there. And that'll find the fullback, Huntsman. They move the ball into the interior. Strong run there from the inside center. Sets it up well. That's a halfback, Ferrigno. Once again pops it out. Knock on there from the front rower. That's the big tight head, Keegan Steele. Unforced error there. We're going to see the scrum pack. It'll be Angelo State's feed. Now is an unfortunate unforced error there from the forward. Austin Vandiver, number 9. Angelo State with the feed. Maritime had a go at it, and that's good pressure, but I think he's going to be offside in the pocket there, the opposing scrum half. So he was off early, and that's going to be a penalty to Angelo State. Good kick to touch there from the fly half Bo Wascombe. Take play forward, right on about the 40-metre line, inside Cal Maritime territory.
Angelo State definitely seems to want to play in Cal Maritime's half the field. They're always putting the ball down.
Yeah, they certainly had a territorial advantage so far in this game. Paul Nguyen with the throw in. And that's taken away cleanly by the number 8, John Bulick. Now they go wide. Kick downfield. Tricky bounce there. Finds the fullback roller. He gets it inside. Now they're off for a scamper. Good tackle there. Straight tackle there by the number 11, Chris Chesney. Counter-ruck opportunity if they can do it. Cal Maritime's got the counter-ruck, but they're going to be penalised. On the side, coming in on the angle. They had good position there, and the opportunity for the counter-ruck was on, but a little overexcited there. Sees the penalty go the way of Angelo State, and right now the penalty count is really starting to mount against Cal Maritime keel haulers.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the referee had another talk with them if they have another penalty down here in the red zone.
Well, there's always the golden rule, Woody, that, you know, when you're playing the bright, positive rugby and attacking, referee's going to go your way quite a bit of the time. Good catch there from Tashir Newsom in the middle of the line out. The ruck breaks down. And that ball was out. Cal Maritime poach it away, and come away with the ball is John Bulick, the number 8. Another turnover there. He steps in the touch. Number 6 there, Brian Cinerelli, just popped in the touch. Wasn't where he was at on the field. We got a report coming in from the sideline to the referee. Nothing too untoward about that. Just a running caution. Take that back. We're going to have a penalty. Yes, on the touch judge's report. Now they go the quick tap and go wide. Wascombe gets it out. That's the outside centre, Troy Knudsen. Now they hit it up on that side. Keep the play moving that direction. Kanan Mason with that ball. Wascombe, the fullback, roller. Defense was up good. Pops it out there. This is the front rower, Cesar Escajada. And they go to the blind side. Again, that is Tadeo Kanan Mason from Cordoba in Argentina. Bringing that experience from overseas to this Angelo State pack. Another hit up, they're going to get done there. Penalty goes against Angelo State, holding on to the ball in that ruck. Excellent work there by the Cal Maritime defence. Got position over the ball and earned the penalty. Let go!
Yeah, Cal Maritime's defense is going to have to be good today because the Angelo Rams are willing to take the ball up and test them. Looks like they're going to do it all day long.
And NSCRO would like to thank USA Rugby for its support and recognition of NSCRO as an independent organization governing the small college national playoffs, as well as sharing similar goals for collegiate rugby throughout America. You see the rolling maul set, and they come away with it. That's the number 7, Mike O'Terra, the captain, finds his flanker teammate. That ball was out. Good short pass, good running line. That's the hooker. Shane Bracken keeps driving, keeps the feet pumping. Another loose pass there, knocked on by the fly half. Now Angelo State going to play it a little bit more advantage here, see if they can come away with it. That's their winger, Emmett Spooner. Now we're going to come back here for the scrum. No real advantage there. Gave him a good advantage, so nothing really going on there. So we'll go ahead and pack a scrum.
I think Angelo State missed a big opportunity there. If they would have looked up, they saw a lot of grass down here in the corner. They could have advanced the ball way down. Their fly half missed it.
Let's go, boys. Get downfield.
We haven't seen a lot of tactical kicking to this point from Angelo State. Like you said, Woody, there was an opportunity. There wasn't a lot of players back there. The kick was on. Good scrum there from Maritime. They got the shove on there. Number 8 takes it away. Now it goes wide. Loose ball there, though. But up offside early from that scrum. Got to maintain your 5 meters back from the scrum until the scrum is over. And the outside backs from Cal Maritime snuck up a little bit there. Referee Matt Kennelly. The pride of Napier, New Zealand, with the call there. Now, NSCRO wants you to keep in touch throughout all of the playoff with all the action and news. You can get all of the information at nscro.org. You can check it out on Facebook at www.facebook.com NSCRO Rugby. And, of course, at Twitter at NSCRO Rugby. Ball comes out. The inside wrap around there. Finds the outside center. Big, don't argue there. Nice run there from Troy Knudsen. And that's the number 4, Tashir Newsom. He's been a menace in those taking the ball up off the edge. The penalty will go against him, though. Holding on. Cal Maritime can relieve a little pressure. Good kick there. Nice.
Good job of getting him out of trouble.
Yeah, nice drop punt there, as we would call it. The Australian footballers know how to do that for yards and yards and yards. Beautiful kick. We're right on the 50-yard line. Will be hooker Shane Bracken to throw the ball in. And there we go. One of the flankers out there. That's the skipper, O'Terra. Loose pass, though. Doesn't find the man he's looking for out wide. That would have been the winger, Chris Chesney. Check that, Matt. And now another penalty against. And now there's a little frustration setting in. A little bit of back chat there. 10 meters further down the paddock. Penalty will be set right now. Only a couple of meters inside the Angelo State side of the field.
Cal Maritime's got to start working on their discipline. They're giving away way too many penalties, and they're not taking care of the ball. They've turned it over way too many times.
Yeah, it's a good point there, Woody. That has been really their undoing so far. They've had good possession, and when they've had possession, they've been very positive with the ball, but they have squandered a bit of that possession with some loose passes, and that's adding to their frustration right now. That ball's pretty good. Nolan Wysick with the take. And they stay on the short side. That's Noyan, the hooker. Punches it out to one of his prop forwards. Look like Gavin Crowder out there. Once again, that man, Tashir Newsom. Got a bit of a ticker, that lad. Looks like we're playing advantage here. Pick and drive off the edge. The forwards just driving it up into the Cal Maritime defence. Big step there. Step and drive, step and drive. Now it goes wide.
Numbers.
That ball get knocked on? Yes, it did. Troy Knudsen. It's a high pass, not the easiest one to catch above your head when you're running pretty close to full pace. But he did knock the ball on, lost the ball. And now Angelo State turned over the ball deep with a scoring opportunity. The scrum will go to Cal Maritime.
Let's see what Cal Maritime can do with this. They've been winning the scrum so far. Hopefully they can use it as a strong platform to clear their zone.
Yeah, the Cal Maritime scrum seems to be getting a little bit of dominance here right at the moment. They've had the better of the scrums the last few. But they're continually playing this game in their own quarter, and that's not where you want to play the game. We're going to have another re-scrum here. Both front rows went down on that occasion. We'll just repack a scrum.
Yeah, scrums have been pretty solid. I think that's the first time we've had to reset a scrum.
No, they've been pretty good so far. Ball's fed in there by CJ Frigna. And turnover ball, some good pressure at the back there.
So much for Cal Maritime dominating.
It's what we call the commentator's curse. You know, we're playing up the quality of their scrum, and then they lose the shunt and just a little bit of a knock on, and now Angelo State, deep in Cal Maritime territory, they've got all the advantages here. But they're going to need a good scrum here to make sure that their backs can have good attacking ball.
Yep, it looks like the boys are getting serious in the front rows.
Yeah, it's an interesting alignment right here. You've got a wide short side, fair bit of room here down the blind side, but you got the winger back because the fullback is much wider and in the back line. And my coaching days, I'm not a favorite fan of that alignment. And that's a great scrum there. That got the job done. And now they move it wide. They want to keep in field. And that's a good tackle. Got him into touch. That was the number 7 from Angelo State. Tony Kissaday across in cover defense. Excellent tackle. But that scrum, it got its job done for Cal Maritime. They were able to get out of their red zone. Nguyen goes up. Newsom, now it goes wide. That was the number 8 standing out there, Kanan Masson. Now it's in the hands of the number 10, the skipper, Wascombe. And we're going to see another penalty here, another ruck infringement. And yes, we're going to have a word here. The number of ruck infringements, I think the penalty count right now must be about 7-2.
If not higher than that.
It may be, but I think that's where we're at right now. Certainly a 4-to-1 ratio. And quite frankly, if they keep it up, somebody's going to go to the bin for repeated infringements. And that was for hands in the ruck. Wascombe will take the ball, punch it downfield. That ball must have been right on the corner. That looks like we're going to move up. It was actually took the ball dead in goal. A little bit of a conference call going on here. What are we going to do?
Right now, I believe their options are a 22 drop or a scrum back where they kicked it. They kicked the ball dead.
Yep. And that is the correct call.
Blood bin.
My personal view is that we don't have an option on that situation. You do take the ball back to where the kick was taken and aligned from. Got a quick blood sub on the sideline here. Going to clean him up. Hopefully there'll be nothing untoward. And that's the number 8, John Brulak. Just a few running repairs there. We are at the Claremont Colleges, Claremont, Southern California. It's the NSCRO Region 4, the PacWest region, championship weekend. My name is Ray Veers. I'm with Woody Fox. We are about 30 minutes into the first half of this matchup. Angelo State University from San Angelo, Texas, have the narrow 7-0 lead. Good pressure there by Angelo State in that scrum. Comes out pretty safe. There's a big hole. Somebody can run through it. And there he goes, number 14, John DeBarco. He's going to get a penalty out of that. And that looked like a high tackle. And I think that is going to earn the first sin bin of the game for the high tackle. Under the new interpretations that USA Rugby's come down, all you got to do is get the tackle anywhere up around the head of the neck, and you are going to go to the bin. Not a lot of malice in it, but that doesn't matter. You cannot do that. And that's the fullback, number 15, Kenny Roller, who will spend the next 10 minutes in the sin bin, and that'll probably see him through to halfway. Sorry, half time. Not halfway, half time. So we got our line out set right on the 22-meter line inside the Angelo State half of the field. And they will play with the man down until the second half.
We're good. We're good.
Bracken with the throw, but it's knocked away. Number 4, Tashir Newsom got his hand on that. Now it's gone wide. Oh, we had an unforced error out wide, a forward pass. And that's going to gift great field position to Cal Maritime. Right in front of the post, you've got an open field. You can split the backs and go either way.
Right.
So you've got great options here. And they've got the man overlap. That's going to create opportunities as well.
And Cal Maritime has looked very dangerous with ball in hand. If they could even keep control of it and putting it on the ground, I think they could put this in for a try.
They've got the shove on. Brulick at the back, controls. Good pressure there, though, by the loose forwards. He knocks the ball on, though, and we're going to have a knock on there. That was number 7, Tony Kissaday, really applying the pressure there at the back of that scrum. And that's meant that instead of having position deeper in the red zone for Cal Maritime, they're going to have to take the ball out to about the 40-meter line and start with another scrum there.
Hey, Emmett.
Hey, I just noticed that a rugby legend is here. Wally Cox, the former coach of Claremont, showed up today to watch the game. He coached him from 1990 to about 2010.
Yeah, we got a cornucopia of former coaches from the Claremont colleges here on campus today. As we go down the blind side, there goes the halfback,
nice
Frigno. Little chip through. Defense is coming through. Did we get a try? I think we're probably going to see a scrum down here. Nope. Try awarded. Conferred with the touch judge, and the try is awarded.
Wow, that surprised me. I thought I saw pulling back on one of the players going in. All right, now here's the key 2 points to tie it up.
There was about 4 players on that ball there. We think the try was scored by the winger on the far side there, Chris Chesney, but we'll try to get that to you shortly. That being only a small part of the equation, because Cal Maritime have put their first points on the board, 5 points, the kick is to come, and that will be taken by Michael Makura Tomusimi. Yeah, I'm going to get these Ugandan names right before the end of the day. I am guaranteeing you success on his name. Tomusimi. Sorry, mate. I'll get it right from here on in. And that's good. Converts the try. And now we're all locked up with approximately 5 minutes to go in the first half. Cal Maritime, Angelo State, all locked up, 7 apiece. And NSCRO would like to thank Brandon Johnson, Jeremy Ognall, and everybody here at the Claremont Colleges for hosting this event on this lovely campus here in Southern California. Get underway here. Wascombe with the kickoff. Good kick chase there. Ball comes back. And the fly half there. Tomusimi. Got it right that time, Woody.
Yep, Angelo did a good job of getting position and possession back on that kickoff. Job well done.
A somewhat technical call there from the referee. The ball was taken back by Cal Maritime on the turnover there into the quarter. So that would have meant play would have gone back into the quarter. But the knock-on first occurred by Angelo State. So we're going to play the knock-on, the initial infraction first. Cal Maritime will have the feed. And that's the number 8. Brulak still going. Strong run. Good ball there. Catches the runner coming on an inside angle. Now they've got it wide. This is the fullback Huntsman. Now it comes out.
They got numbers out this way. Numbers left.
Oh, good tackle there. They want to keep this going now. You read that right, Woody. If they can keep it out, they've got numbers. Pops up. That's the number 3. Keegan Steele. Lurking with intent on the short side. John Brulak getting through a ton of work. He's warming into this game. Good tackle there in the middle field. Frigno takes it on the short side.
Let's go! Ooh. Why are we walking around?
That's the winger out there, John DeBarco.
Caesar, turn around, look at the guy!
Just kind of going through the motions here. They're building phases, but they're going to have to show a little bit of variety. They need to find the gap, not run straight at the block.
They got numbers again, though. Numbers left. Get it out.
That's a poor pass. That's going to find touch. That was where the space was out wide. I know number 8, John Brulak, would like to have that one back. We're going to see the line out formed. Angelo State's ball going in. And we're coming down to the last couple of minutes before half-time of this first semi-final. The NSCRO PacWest Championship Weekend. And Brulak at the front of the line out. Breaks that up, but it's secured by Angelo State through their number 6. Brian Cinerelli. There'll be a penalty there, holding on. Got over position on the ball. And right before half-time, this will be a perfect opportunity to slot a penalty and take the lead going into the break. And there you go for tactical thoughts. My conservative coaching credentials. Shot there, and now we're going to see the line out. They take the kick for touch. They're going to go the line out, and they want to put a full 5 points on the board before the break.
I think because they have the man advantage and they're starting to wear the Angelo defense down a little bit, this may be a smart move. Work the back, see if they can get it out.
Well, that's where your overlap is right now. Good ball there.
So they're going to drive it.
Yeah, good structure there to that rolling maul. They need to get a good shunt on there.
Hold him up!
I'm not quite sure if the ball's at the back there, though. They want to get that ball right to the back. They're close to the try line. I think they're held up. Referee Matt Kennelly is going to go over to his touch judge, have a quick look. Yeah, held up. Over the try line. We got enough time for this scrum to be packed. Because they were held up, because the defense got under the player trying to place the ball, held up over the try line means that the attacking side still retains possession on the feet of the scrum. So CJ Ferrigno will have the feed into the scrum here for Cal Maritime. We're counting down just a few ticks of the clock left of this first half between Angelo State, Cal Maritime, 7-all. Good scrum. They've got the movement on. Brulick's controlling well at the back there. They've got it on an angle, though. It's going to be very difficult to drive it all the way in. Yeah, we're going to have a re-scrum. The scrum had turned under the changes in the law. Back in the day, you might have gotten a turnover out of that. But now it retains possession with Cal Maritime. They'll be able to scrum again.
And the Cal Maritime pack is starting to exert its dominance here, really pressing the Angelo forwards. Let's see if they can hold up.
The key here, though, Woody, and you are more than willing to argue if you see fit, the shoving stream's got to stay straight, though.
Right.
The prop side, the right side of the scrum for Cal Maritime doesn't want to shift. They want to keep going straight. We got a short arm penalty. That's a free kick, not a full penalty. I suspect they will re-scrum.
I agree on the scrum. If you're putting the ball in, you want to keep it as straight as possible so you have your options going both ways. But I think here they've got the defense sucked in so much, they've got the man overlap that I would set the defense and then spin the ball.
They are man short in the back line right now. They are matching up evenly in the forwards, so they've got no defender on the far side of the goalpost. So there is a lot of space out there if they can move it wide and choose to do so quickly. Another good shunt. It's going sideways, though. They've got the drive on. Number 8, Brulak, controlling. He'll take it up on the short side and score. Good work there. Good patience from the Cal Maritime forwards. They were able to get that shunt on, and it was just a simple pickup from the back of the scrum. And number 8, John Bullock, scores the try. Good reward from the pack.
Well-earned forwards try. Yeah, they worked it for about 3 phases, 3 attempts there, and they finally got their just reward. Now the all-important conversion kick. In these games, 2 points can mean a lot coming down to the final couple minutes.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you can put points on the board, absolutely critical in a playoff setting. Everybody, I think, expected the game to be pretty tight here. 2 slightly different types of rugby sides. Angelo State like to move it wide quickly, get it out wide. Cal Maritime probably a little more structured. They'll go wide. They certainly have the players to do it, but they'll play with a greater structure, and we saw that through their scrummage, and the try scored right on halftime. Makura Tamusimi got it right again. Hits it, curls it around. And as we say, proverbially, that's over the black dot. Conversion good. And right at halftime, the Cal Maritime keel haulers take a 7-point lead into the break. We're going to take a little break ourselves right now. And when we come back, we'll have a few highlights. We'll talk about the first half, where Cal Maritime now takes the 14-7 lead. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Claremont Colleges here. Claremont, California, the site of the NSCRO PacWest Regional Playoffs. Right now, we're just waiting for our referees to make their way back onto the pitch. Teams are ready to rock and roll. Right now, we've got a 14-7. Just working out a couple of replacements. Got a couple of replacements here. Matt Myers has come onto the field for Cal Maritime, as has Dana Matthews. Dana Matthews will be playing in the hooker role, and Matt Myers will be going to lock. Looks like he's replaced Joe Bellman, and we'll double check, but we think Shane Bracken is having a bit of a spell here in the second half. So 14 points to 7 after that try right on the break for Cal Maritime. Conversion was good by Michael Makura Tomasimi.
And it looks like the fullback is back for Angelo State, so they should be at full numbers.
Sin bin is over, Woody.
Yep.
I am Ray Veers, and I'm joined here by Woody Fox, well-known rugby impresario in the local region here in Southern California.
Thanks, Ray.
And that was a pretty useful first half. You know, Angelo State really had the advantage of the first 20. Cal Maritime's come on late in the half. They do take a 7-point lead as we're back underway. And that goes back to the number 13, Troy Knudsen. Been very active this afternoon. He's got a good game so far.
Good clear.
Now we're getting the breeze pick up here at Claremont Field, and that will play into things with the passing and the kicking. That was a poor pass there, but they are going to get the penalty there. Loose pass there from the fullback, Kevin Huntsman, piling on the pressure. We're going to have a little bit of a word here, though. Looks like the number 9,
again,
Austin Van Diver. And that looked like another yellow card.
Yeah,
Yellow
I don't know
card.
what it's for. Killing the ball. Got the word from the ref. It was killing the ball.
Well, I think that may have stemmed from the conversation that the two captains had right before kickoff, where the referee had pretty much just had enough of all of the killing of the ball, the little stuff, and preventing the game from flowing.
But it seems a bit harsh because the major offender in the first half was the Cal Maritime.
Valid point there. Valid point. But I think once the referee warns both captains and says, let's clean it up, or somebody's going to the bin, somebody went to the bin. Right. And in this case, it was Austin Van Diver, the number 9 from Angelo State. So they will once again have another 10-minute spell here where they will be a man down. Good scrum there from the keel haulers. Brulick takes it away, finds his center partner, Ricky Munoz. Back into the action there, the number 8. Sets the ball up right in front of us. That's the number 7, the skipper, Mike O'Tear. Now they want to go wide. Do have an overlap out there if they can utilize it. Good tackle out there on the far wing. Derek Clifton from Angelo State making the hit. And that's number 5, George Petrucci. Little chip through, a lot of space over there. Found the empty area. And that's going to roll into touch. That was a good kick. They go quickly, and that's dangerous. That's gone back, but it's put an enormous amount of pressure under Angelo State. Looks like they will retain possession.
Ill-advised passer. Too many keel haulers down in the area.
And they will get the penalty. Another ruck infringement there. Do have a player down here. Looks like it may be the hooker. Paul Nguyen from Angelo State University. We'll double check that as soon as we can. And that is correct. The injured player, Paul Nguyen, in a little bit of discomfort there. And while the player's getting some attention, there's no greater force than the power of the team. Rugby players take that to heart, and so do we. At Penn Mutual, we're committed to working together each and every day to help people like you achieve your goals and plan for a smarter financial future. Learn more about our mission below and find out how you can become of the Penn Mutual team. Visit us at pennmutual.com rugby. Penn Mutual is the top sponsor of NSCRO Rugby.
I just got a clarification that the sin bin was on number 14, not number 9.
Okay, number 14, Derek Clifton, is in the sin bin, not the halfback. So number 14 is in the bin. The kick into touch from the skipper, Bo Oscom, for Angelo State. They picking the play up, but it's taken away at the front of the line. Now, once again, Bullock is just eating him up at that number 2 slot. Now it comes out, number 14, John DeBarco. That's the replacement player, number 16, Matt Myers. Loose first pass. But the ball sits up nicely. CJ Ferrigno lets his forwards do the hard work. They pick a drive off the edge. That's another pick and drive. Keegan Steele with the ball on that one. Now they'll use the ball a little wider. Another loose pass, but it gets into the hands of the winger out there, Chris Chesney. And that's number 5, George Petrucci.
The keel haulers are doing a great job of resetting their line all the time. They've always got a line of ready players to take the ball up if they start spinning the ball.
It's been pretty good defense so far here from Angelo State, though. They're playing a man down.
Yep, they've been doing a good job of playing with their heads and their feet, moving and sliding out to cover the attack.
Good pick and drive defense there again. Gonna have to be careful, don't want to go off the edge. Good little prod there from the skipper, O'Tear. Now it comes wider. They got numbers out here. This is Huntsman, the fullback, spins inside, takes the tackle. They'll take it back the other direction. That's a loose pass behind the fly half. Very untidy. Petrucci's got to clean up, and they've lost about 20 meters in the work. We'll show her the go. And that ball's been turned over. Number 6, Brian Cinerelli, got the turnover, and that's Nguyen, the hooker, takes it into the defence. They got numbers out here if they can pop it out to the wing. Kissaday, number 7.
Oh, nice
strong
inside pass.
Pops the ball up. Forwards getting through an enormous amount of work here. There's a chip ahead from Bo Ascom.
Well done.
Finds some space. Ball's going to sit up nicely though for the far wing, Chesney. Support is there though for Cal Maritime. They maintain possession. Good drive though through. The Angelo State forwards really working hard to prevent any real momentum being gathered here by the keel haulers. And they're going to earn the penalty.
Well
Good
done.
work there. They got the turnover, hanging on to the ball. And that was some great pressure defense, Woody, from Angelo State. And we got to remember, they are playing with a man down.
That is correct. They hung in there tight. They had three of their low-digit numbers out wide here, so if the Keel Haulers could have got the ball out wide, it could have been trouble. Oh, here he goes.
Now we've got play. It was a good run there, the initial run. Cesar Escajada. Now they go on the short side. That's Kissaday. The forwards are working hard here. Now they spin it wide.
Here goes.
2 on 2. Who's going to win the battle? Oh, fantastic
beautiful
pass there. What a ball out from Troy Knudsen. Around the back. Finds his winger, Derek Clifton. Check that. That's Emmett Spooner.
Very pretty, very pretty.
Great try there, but it was all set up by the good work of the forwards. They were working really hard out wide. They got the break. They were able to set the ball out. It came wide to Knudsen, and a behind-the-back pass in the tackle found his winger, Derek Clifton.
That's a just reward for that tough defense they played over on the far side of the field to turn the ball over and get that thing started.
Excellent play there. It was a 2-on-2 opportunity there, and it was a good, strong arm in the tackle from Troy Knudsen. Still was able to keep his balance in his feet, got the ball outside.
But you couldn't ask more from the defenders. They played it well. He just had a great pass to get his support player free. Now the important conversion, see if he can tie it up.
So center Knudsen. And that's going to be pushed just a little bit to the left of the upright. So right now, Angelo State draws first blood in the second half. They're still down by a couple. $14 points to 12. Cal Maritime, their lead has shrunk. We're about 15 minutes into the second half here of an engaging first semi-final. Cal Maritime will have the kickoff. Probably got only a couple of minutes left in the sin bin here for the player from Angelo State, number 14, Derek Clifton. Try scorer was Emmett Spooner on this wing. The ball is up. And that's tapped back there. John Bulick.
14 on the field.
Now they go wide. Goes to the fly off. Little pop there from the prop, Eric Carroll. Could have had a counter ruck opportunity, and it's taken by Angelo State. Finds its hands in the Knudsen once again. Been very busy. Tried to get through there, Cal Maritime. Didn't get so. And this is another good run from Tony Kissaday. He has had a work rate, fantastic work rate all day today.
He's been doing a great job, but the key haulers have been doing a good job of putting hands on him and slowing him down so the support can bring him to ground.
Noyen takes it off the edge. Off the knee, it's gone forward, but that's play on. That ball's turned over to Cal Maritime. But we're going to have a penalty here. Holding on once again in the tackle. The Angelo State forwards doing a really good job of contesting those things. And Bo Oscom goes quickly. Loose ball. Have not made the gain line yet. And that's going to be a penalty on the side of the ruck. Offside. And what do you know the conditions here better as we get a little later in the day, that wind is going to start coming in from the north. And right now it seems to be a pretty big advantage to Angelo State running down the paddock. As we take a look there at number 14, Derek Clifton. He's back onto the field now following his sin bin.
Yep, the winds pick up a little bit in the afternoon, and the field has actually pitched a little bit in Angelo State's favor.
We may see the kicking game come into play a little more from their fly half Bo Oscom. Paul Noyen will have the throw in here.
Angelo State has not been real successful here today in their lineouts.
And they go to the front. Gavin Crowder. It's not a bad option to mix it up there. Just make sure you secure possession. And number 4, Tashir Newsom sets that. Wascombe. And that's the fullback, Kenny Roller. Dances his way up an extra 5 meters. Inside ball. And that's Gavin Crowder once again right in the middle. And that's going to be a penalty against Crowder for holding on, I think. Got the body position there. Looks like he's been shaken up just a little bit in that tackle.
It's been a great match so far. Angelo State took it up early and we're winning the battle. Then the Q Haulers came back. Now Angelo State's been pressing it, and it's been definitely a back and forth competition.
Got another replacement coming onto the field now for Cal Maritime. It's number 23, Matt Gordon. He'll be going into the front row. I believe he's replaced Keegan Steele. And that ball finds touch. Right in front of our commentary position here. Shane Bracken, the hooker, he will have the throw in.
Short line out.
There you go, George Petrucci takes it up strong from the back. It was an overthrow, but it's worked out well, and that ball squirted out. They're going to have to tidy it up, and of course it's that man, John Brulick, who tidies up for them. Good tackle there from the hooker. Paul Noyen lined him up for the sideline. Brulick did a lot of work there. No avail. The hooker shut him down.
It's good to see the big boys get out there and play.
He's been impressive, the hooker, Paul Noyen, for Angelo State.
Yes.
Pretty good on the throws. That's the outside arm, and that's going to be a turnover ball. Suspect we may go for the scrum, though.
I don't know. Cal's been dominating on both set pieces. They're going to go for the scrum.
Yeah, the ball was thrown in not straight. The jumper there, Nolan Wysick, got up, but he used his outside arm, and that's one of those things you just can't do. As we take a look here at number 23, Luke Snicket comes on. He replaces the loosehead prop Gavin Crowder, so he will go into the front row of the scrum.
I think the wind is starting to affect the lineouts too. I think it's going to be tougher to get those as the day goes on.
So we've had a few replacements here for both sides. CJ Ferrigno with the feed. They go down the short side, and there is space.
Ooh.
Cuts it back inside. Ferrigno finds a support player, but that's knocked on. Just dropped the ball cold. That was the skipper, O'Tear. Just couldn't get a handle on the ball.
If Cal Maritime held onto the ball today, they'd be up by 2 tries. They're definitely not taking care of possession of the football.
Heads up! Let's go, baby! Come on, baby! Come there, let's go, Huntsman! Come on, Chelsea! Heads up! Let's go, Maritime! Be ready for that! Let's go, boys!
Big scrum there. That's going to be a tight head going the way of Cal Maritime. Great time to do it. Brulick takes it up straight at the goalpost. He's tackled there. Now it comes out. They spin it wide. That's number 13, Sean Carroll, Jr. Got the ball to the ground. That's going to be turnover ball, though. Didn't get it to the ground soon enough. They held him up in the tackle, and that's going to be turnover ball to Angelo State. Good work by the defense out there. They held him up. They maintained what they call that choke hold on him,
Yep.
They weren't able to get the ball to the ground to form the ruck, so that's going to be turnover ball going to Angelo State.
Held them up long enough to form them all. I don't know. It looks like we may be getting into a fitness issue here with all the forward work that's been going on today.
Well, that's where all the replacements have been made. Another big scrum there from Cal Maritime. And we see a penalty here offside. Nah, check that crossing. Obstruction there from the turnover ball.
Their roster. The Angelo State roster. Do you have it?
Come on, boys, know where you are.
So that was unfortunate there. They had the advantage of the scrum, and that's a miss kick that's going to go straight down the middle of the park. Be fielded here by the winger, John DeBarco. They've got masses of room out here if they can exploit it. Takes it up straight, a little outside the block pass. Now it goes to Oteg. Tried to drag that in, but he just lost the ball in the tackle. Wasn't a great pass. And the skipper knocks the ball on. The chase is left empty. We're going to have another scrum here to Angelo State.
So close. Cal's been so close so many times and left the ball on the ground.
Both sides have been guilty of that. They've had great attacking opportunities, and they just haven't been able to capitalize on them when the opportunities were there.
I wonder if the wind is affecting it. The ball's not traveling true, and they're coming up short.
Another big scrum coming in there. That's going to be a penalty, illegal scrummaging. They brought the scrum up. That is no longer legal. You saw the referee clearly signal the scrum was going up. And they take the quick tap.
Interesting. I would have thought they would have cleared the ball with a kick.
Another loose pass there into danger space. Kick ahead, and that's just going to be grabbed by the outside backs. Cal Maritime. Another penalty going away. These penalties are just mounting, and once again, frustration, a little bit of back chat. Referee marches them 10 meters down the field.
I wonder when we're going to see a yellow card.
Bo Wascombe with the kick to touch. Takes play into Cal Maritime's half. Paul Noyan will have the throw into the line-out. Got another replacement coming in there. That's number 17, Tyler Holder. He's come onto the field. He's going to take a position on the far wing. It's like he's replaced Emmett Spooner. Check that. Derek Clifton. Derek Clifton just left the field. So Tyler Holder on. Derek Clifton off.
Cal almost stole that ball.
Tashir Newsom cleaning up. Did some good work, but the penalty will go against them. The fly half Michael Makura Tomusimi.
Got it right.
Yeah, I'm getting better. Takes me a few goes sometimes, but I usually get there. He'll take play forward to about the 10-meter line. Inside Angelo State half.
Let's see if they can get the throw right this time. We've seen a lot of garbage going up.
Bracken with the throw. Comes up.
Nice.
Good throw, good catch. That's Petrucci. Line out's over. They keep the maul going. Brulick to the halfback. Now it's to the fly off. Now they spin it out. Good defense there. Up quickly. Number 12, Talbot Luti. We're going back for advantage for the Penalty at the rock, or sorry, the maul. The maul was brought down illegally, and so we have the penalty there. Just punch the ball up into the 22-meter area of Angelo State. Tight game here, 14 points to 12. Cal Maritime keel haulers with the slender 2-point lead. It's really turned into a battle of attrition here, Woody. Nobody can really string together enough continuity to keep this thing going.
No, I think they're both surprised at the level of opposition. They're not getting away with what they normally get away with.
No, when you have a 23-0 season, you know you're dominating teams. Right now, rolling maul here from Cal Maritime's working very well forward. Now it comes out. Need a good line here. Comes to Munoz, the number 12, hard-running center. Good little ball there from Brulick. Finds his winger, John DeBarco. He's been very busy on this flank. Maintain possession, driving forward. This is where they want to be patient. Just build the phases. Pick and drive off the edge. They do that once again. And they did it all the way to the try line. That looked like the replacement forward, Damon Matthews.
It looks like Cal Maritime's experience in the playoffs. They've been this far in the playoffs for the last 3 years versus Angelo State. This is the first time they've been to the playoff. It's got to be a different environment for them.
Now that's right, experience counts. This is a pretty experienced Cal Maritime team. Angelo State had a wonderful 23-0 season this year. But when it comes to the semifinals, the finals, earning your way to a national championship, experience does count. And it's been players like John Bulick, Michael Makura, Tomosimi, who will be having this shot at goal. They've really pulled the strings here this afternoon and have put Cal Maritime into a pretty good position here with about 10, 12 minutes to go in this game.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the way they've kept their structure the entire game. No matter how tired they are, how much pressure's put on them, they've been running their lines, running their patterns, and it's starting to pay off. This is key, going to keep them more than one converted try ahead. There it is.
And that holds its line. The conversion is good. Perfect kicking day with conversions for the fly half. Extends the lead, 21 points to 12. Cal Maritime keel haulers over the Angelo State University Rams.
Angelo State's going to have to hit back now soon.
Yeah, they need to be the next team to score here. The game may get away from them a little bit.
Nice kickoff.
Good chase there from the outside center, Troy Knutson. And that ball's taken away. Clean steal. Now they come out.
Perfect.
And that's a good kick. Play the game in the opposition's quarter. That's the name of the game now for Cal Maritime. Excellent kick chase. This could be problematic. That's the winger, John DeBarco. He's been busy out here. Got that ball down and got down there quickly. Got a little bit of a problem for the fly half, Michael Makura Tomosimi. Gets up a bit gingerly there. As Angelo State just try to work the ball away through their forwards. Now it comes back to the fly half, Wascombe. Pretty good kick there, though, straight down to Kevin Huntsman. Good kick chase, though, right on top of that.
Beautiful tackle.
That was good work there to make sure the ball wasn't turned over. Excellent work. That's a loose pass, loose handle. That's going to be play on. The hooker, Paul Noyen, pops it inside. Again, Tashir Newsom just getting through a ton of work. Now it pops out. That's Nolan Wysick. And that ball finds its way into touch. Quick discussion here. Who will have the throw? No throw. Penalty. She had the penalty there.
Let's go, Nolan. Big runs here, Nolan. Big runs here, Nolan.
And they're not going to opt for the set phase. They're going to go with the quick tap here. They need to make things happen here quickly. Newsom again.
Not a bad option.
No, Newsom's worked hard today. He's made some good breaks.
We got him
now they got him held up, though, in the tackle. Can they keep him up? And they take it away. And that's Huntsman with a kick downfield. That'll travel back into the 40-meter area of Angelo State. How good is the kick chase? This is Spooner, the try scorer from earlier. Gets it out. That goes to the fullback. That ball's knocked on. The threat is ended. Knocked on there by Angelo State. We'll see the scrum packed. Cal Maritime with the feed.
Both of these teams are starting to scrap. That was a great defensive effort down there on the goal line to steal the ball, and Angelo State tried to take it right back to him.
Coming back into play here a little late after that big run he had, physical run to Sheer Newsom. They're going to need his engine to close out this game if they're going to get back into it, Angelo State.
It's going to be a tough challenge for Angelo State. These scrums have been going against them.
Number 9, Austin Vandiver will feed the scrum out of Rockwell, Texas. Angelo State, part of the Texas Tech University system. A number of campuses involved with that. That scrum is not looking good. They were able to clear the ball out, and that's the number 6, Cinerelli. And they pop it on the inside. And they're going to get the turnover. Great position. You can see him on the ground there, just bent over that ball, going for the ball. Excellent play there for the skipper, Mike O'Tere. Gets the turnover and the penalty. We've just come up to about the 30-minute mark. 10 minutes to go in this first semi-final. The NSCRO PacWest Region 4 Championship. We do have another replacement coming onto the field here. Kevin Reed has come onto the field now. He's replaced, looks like the winger, Derek Clifton.
Not straight throw. Looks like we're going to do it again.
Cal Maritime's pulled a couple of players out of that line-out. They just slap it back, but it's successful, and now they get an opportunity. They go wide. And that ball's dropped there by the outside center, Sean Carroll, taken advantage of by Angelo State University. Now they keep it going. Is the number 7, Tony Kissaday. That's turnover ball. And that's DeBarco once again takes it forward. Good ball there, just pops it in behind him. Huntsman takes it to the halfway line. Brulick becoming very involved in distributing ball. He gets over that one. Now it comes out. That's the replacement. Finds a little good tip pass there. Pretty close to offside there. We're going to go back for the knock on. Knock on there by the scrum half. I know, Woody, I thought that was pretty close to offside. He didn't seem to have been behind the last legs there, but he got in there, obstructed the scrum half, but
either that or he's the fastest hooker I've ever seen.
Paul Moyen's had a pretty solid game here. He'd certainly be in the running for best on the field for Angelo State today. He's been very busy. His line-out throws have been pretty good in the windy conditions. But yeah, he's been impressive this afternoon.
This is where I think Cal Maritime's experience in the season. I know they went up and they played Cal Berkeley, one of the best large colleges in the country, and they didn't win, but I'm sure they got a lot of lessons learned by playing against those guys.
Well, the commentator's curse has struck again as we gave Paul Moyen big raps. He's just come from the field. Looks like his knee's bothering him a little bit, so he's been replaced by the replacement, Kane Gallant. There's a big scrum. The replacement players for Cal Maritime in that scrum have had a big impact. Good cover defense there. Little dart there from the halfback. Austin Van Diver keeps the play alive. This is Kissaday once again. They've got him held up here in a choke tackle. If they can keep him up, that'll be turnover ball. Offside there, though. That's the penalty. We're counting down here. About 8 minutes to go. They want to go quickly. They're going to go with the tap. That's number 6, Cinderelli. Pops it out to Sheer Newsom. Just working hard for his team. And they're going to get him for holding on there. Once again, the defense very quick there from Cal Maritime over that ball. And I will say the referee, Matt Kennelly, has been very consistent with his call on this. He's played a very tight, very quick, not releasing the ball. And it looks like we do have a blood bin here on Sheer Newsom. Clean him up a little bit. Some running repairs, and he'll be ready to do battle once again.
Looks like we're getting down to about the 5-minute mark, so Angelo State's going to have to make something work here quickly.
Yeah, they need to score in the next couple of minutes to have a run in for this last couple of minutes.
Yeah, they need 2 scores, a converted try and something else.
That's right. And that may be a bridge too far right now. Can't write them off, though. They've come back from difficult positions before. And that's a good kick into touch there.
Nice time killer, way out in the bushes.
Thomasimi with the kick for touch. And I must say, Woody, I've been impressed with the replacement players that have come on for Cal Maritime. They've really given the Keel Haulers a bit of a lift. They've gotten through their work well, and where it's really counted is in the scrum.
Right, yeah, there has been no drop-off from the guys who came in. They fit right into the system and don't even notice the change.
That ball's overthrown. Play on. Good ball there. That's that winger coming in on the far side, John DeBarco. He's just popping up everywhere now. John Brulick, man of the match performance here for Cal Maritime. He's distributing as much as the fly-half. Will step, finds the man.
There it is.
There's the replacement player, number 22, Damon Matthews. And he's going to get the try. Breaks the line. And that is the end of the day for Angelo State University. It's only a couple of minutes to go. The try there by the replacement forward, Damon Matthews. That extends the lead. 26 points to 12. Kick to come. And it's been a game performance by Angelo State, but they have come up just a little short today against a very energetic Cal Maritime.
I can't agree with you more, but we had the commentators blessing that time. We talked about the guys coming in, and he scored for us.
That's it. It works both ways, just rarely.
Yeah, no, Angelo State's been game all day, but I think the experience of Cal Maritime and having been here for a number of years and playing teams like Cal is starting to show off.
No, you're absolutely right, Woody. You know, you take a look at a Cal Maritime schedule based out of the Bay Area in San Francisco. They play Stanford. They play friendlies against Cal Berkeley, St. Mary's. They play top-flight university sides constantly. The only game they lost this year competitively was a game against Division I AA champions, Cal Davis.
Yeah.
So you take a look at that schedule. When it comes down to this time of the year, as we see the kick come up, slots that one to extend the lead. 28 points to 12 now, Cal Maritime. Yeah, you take a look at a schedule like that. When it comes down to this time of the season, it counts.
Right, but it looks like Angelo State did everything they could, having 23 games and going 23-0. They definitely were not shirking competition. No,
they've had a great season. They got a lot of guys coming back next year, so it's looking very bright for Angelo State. Big tackle there by the replacement, Matt Gordon. Lined up his other replacement player, Kevin Reed. Once again, number 4 just powering through the work. Pops it out. That goes out to the center, Knudsen. Set up a brilliant try earlier in the second half. Number 7, Tony Kissaday, another workhorse for this Angelo State side.
Like, even though the outcome is determined, these guys are not giving up. Angelo State is going to play till the last one.
That's a great thing about these small college games. They're going to get the penalty there. And we may have a card come out here late in the game, very late. Yep, yellow card's coming out. I believe he's off the field now. That could be the fullback, John Huntsman.
I think you're right.
Now they take a quick tap. Loose pass, though, and Burlock right up there in his face, forcing the pressure. Reed gets it out, and that's a little knock-on out wide. We're going to come back there. That was Kenny Roller, the fullback. And really, it's been the pressure in the second half that Cal Maritime's been able to exert that's really created the turnovers and the lack of continuity for Angelo State.
Correct. The Cal Maritime defense, they've been moving their feet. They've been in the right spot all day long. Whenever Angelo State tries to attack them, there's 1-2 defenders against them. So good on the Cal State Maritime pack and the rest of their team, their whole team.
Yeah, you take a look at players of the game. There've been some excellent performances. I thought Tony Kissaday, Paul Noyen as well, Troy Knudsen for Angelo State. But I think really when you weigh it all up, you got to look at John Bulick, the number 8 for Cal Maritime, who has just been phenomenally busy today.
And in the clutch, whenever they needed something to turn around, he seemed to be the guy that showed up and did it for him. So I agree.
Yeah, he's been distributing, he's been running, he's been doing the hard yards earlier on, and now that things have loosened up, he's been distributing the ball. He really has been superb, I thought, today for Cal Maritime. Thought a couple of the other guys, Mike O'Tere, the captain, led his side well. And certainly Michael Makura Tomusimi, he has had a very good game running the show from the fly half position, the young Ugandan. And it's been a very complete performance by Cal Maritime. They are going to make a very, very difficult opponent in tomorrow's championship game.
Well said, yes.
Oh, big tackle there came in. Ball lost forward. There you go, a little pop ball. And we're coming back here for the scrum. No advantage. Good hustle there once again. John DeBarco. If anybody comes anywhere near him, he's going to hustle.
Yeah.
A little bit of sloppy play. Geez, the wind swirls around here. It was coming out of the north earlier, and now it's coming straight down the field the opposite direction out of the south.
Alrighty, how much time we have left?
Yeah, we got to be in the last minute or two. Cal Maritime 28 points. Angelo State 12. Big scrum there. And that's tight head ball. And he kicks it straight down the middle of the field. There's a lot of space out there. That wind that we just said picked up out of the south, that ball took the ball dead very quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting the ball to go anywhere near that far.
That was a 10-yard kick that went 70 yards.
yeah, exactly. Well, it's like they say, you got to be aware where you're at on the field. You don't want to run straight into touch. And you got to be aware where that wind's coming from if you're kicking the footy.
Right.
So the play will come all the way back to where the kick was made from. Austin Vandiver will have the feed into the scrum. Coming up next, our second semi-final of the day. And that's another tight head, but we're popped straight back out, so we'll have a re-scrum there. But our second semi-final features the host club, the Claremont Colleges, against a vastly improved University of Dallas team. Should be a fascinating matchup, that one. Woody, Claremont, they were runners-up last year. They're a pretty experienced side. They know what playing playoff footy's all about. Last year at this time, the University of Dallas had one win to their name. This year, they're in the play. They're hitting the straps at the big time.
We're going to see the same thing in the second game: the experienced team versus the newcomer.
This ball goes out wide. Tries to get it inside. It's intercepted though. Looks like we've got a forward pass, maybe. Looks like we got a replacement going on there. Number 21, Pierce Young, sophomore, coming onto the field here out of Napa, California, wine growing region, and he's going to replace the skipper, Mike O'Tear. He gets a well-deserved break. He was very good today, leading his side. I would assume past the captain's armband off to John Bullock for these last couple of minutes. Yeah, you don't want anything silly to happen to your skipper coming into the championship game. Got to give our big hats off to the coaching staff at Angelo State University, Preston Granson, Dundee Walker, Nate McKinnery. They've done a wonderful job with this side. Congratulations, guys. Come up a little short today, but you do have the third and fourth place game to play for, and that would be a great way to win that game and cap off what has been a marvelous season for the boys.
Tremendous season for these guys.
And the coaching staff, Steve Hyatt, Ed Roberts, and Mike Conn from Cal Maritime, they'll move on to the championship game tomorrow. That game will kick off here at 12 noon. We'll bring it to you live streaming. Make sure you get your links right. Look forward to seeing you here for the championship game. Ball goes back, and that's the last play of the game here. Makura Tomasimi kicks the ball into touch, and that puts the finishing touches on a quality win here for Cal Maritime. They defeat Angelo State University 28 points to 12. And Woody, a final comment.
I think it was a great game. You can see the depression on the Angelo State kids that came so far this season. I'm sure they're going to be coming back next year. And then the Cal Maritime guys are getting fired up to do it all again tomorrow.
That's for sure. So that's our first semifinal into the books. Region 4, PacWest Championship weekend. Cal Maritime has booked their place in the final with a 28-12 point win over Angelo State University of San Angelo, Texas. We're going to take a little break right now. On behalf of everybody here on the production crew, Woody Fox, my name is Ray Veers, and on behalf of NSCRO, thanks very much for watching that first semifinal. As I said, we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to be back for the second semifinal, the Claremont Colleges versus the University of Dallas. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly.
End zone, go! Go, John B.